is what you can do to help you manifest your freedom. And we have 3 different piles. There's going to be just 2 cards for each pile. So starting on the left, we have pile 1, in the middle, pile 2, and in the middle, pile 3. And you can pause the video if you need more time. And if you're listening to this portion on YouTube, because I'm going to put the pick a card portion on YouTube, you can look at the timestamps in the comments below. If you're in the Wild Goddess course, you can just skip through. I'll have them titled at the top of what pile number it is. So figure out which pile is yours, and we're going to get into it on what you can do to manifest your freedom. So pile number 1, I'm using the moon deck and my new, I think it's called the Power Goddess Oracle deck. So your advice from the moon deck is, I am of the earth and in harmony with nature. And the advice from the Power Goddess deck, I don't know how to say this goddess's name. And then some of like the fonts to me, I don't understand what the letter is. So Benzai Jin, Benzai Quan, I don't know. Beauty, essentially. So for you, pile 1, I feel it's important to ground yourself. And when we ground ourselves and we're in harmony with the earth and in nature and in flow with the natural cycles, that is when we manifest freedom. Because when we're not in that flow, if you've been listening to the module in the Wild Goddess course, you'll know that we've been talking all about that when it comes to freedom. If you're not in the flow, if you're not in that sacral chakra energy, if you're not in your feminine flow and you're in that hustle, wounded masculine energy, you're out of fucking touch with everything and you're not going to be free. So go outside and ground yourself. Put your bare feet in the earth. Do something to get in your body and get out of your head. And do that every single day, even if it's just for a couple minutes. And that's going to tremendously help you. And you can use that affirmation on the card as well. I also feel like bringing nature inside is going to help you, whether that is with flowers or plants, whatever you feel it is that you need to do. And I also feel like balancing your third eye chakra and like cutting cords and letting go of any energy that isn't yours is going to really help free you as well. Because when you have all this other energy attached to you that's not yours, you're not going to be able to manifest the freedom and abundance that you want. So your advice from the goddess card, the beauty, there's so much orange on this card too, which is all about the sacral chakra. And I'm also noticing the blue that she has across her eyes, which is the throat chakra. So I feel like it's accepting your voice, speaking your truth, and knowing that what you have to say is beautiful and not judging it. Because to get what you want, you've got to fucking get in your throat chakra, girl, and speak your truth. And the sacral chakra is, like I was talking about, all about letting go of fucking control. And I just feel like realizing how beautiful you are and not comparing yourself to society's fucking bullshit conditioning of what beauty looks like, that is going to help you claim the freedom that you want. Being comfortable in your body, doing beauty rituals, maybe you want to redo your wardrobe, whatever it is. I talk about these things in my Wild Goddess Rituals Masterclass, which I'll link in the comments below this video if you're listening to this on YouTube. And I do all of the rituals in that class that will really help you step into that energy. So that's what I have for pile 1. For pile 2, we have from the moon deck, I welcome clear vision and inspired action. And then we have death and magic from the goddess deck. I think it's called the Power Goddess. I keep forgetting. So for you, pile 3, I feel like it's really important to get clear on what the fuck that you want and then take the aligned action. So do a meditation. I have plenty of them on my YouTube channel, or if you're in the full course, we just did the most amazing, funny ass meditation ever about penises and titties, and it was amazing. But get into that meditative space, go outside in nature, whatever you need to do, however you want to do it, and get clear. Maybe you want to use some crystals to help you. This is also third eye chakra. You can, if you want to know more about the chakras, I'll link up my chakra ebook in the comments below if you're listening to this on YouTube. But it's time to get clear. Use crystals to help you. Use whatever tools that you can. Meditation is really going to help you, I'm feeling, and nature. And ask the angels to help you get clear. And ask the angels to help you get clear on what actions to take to help you manifest the freedom that you want, to help you manifest the abundance that you want. And then take those actions. You don't have to do all the fucking shit that all of society tells you have to do to get what you want. Fuck all of the rules. This is literally what the whole Wild Goddess course is about. Fuck all the rules. Do what fucking feels good to you. Inspired action is aligned with your heart. It's not doing shit because you feel like you have to do it to get a certain result. Fuck all of that. I'm living proof that you can do whatever the fuck you want and live an amazing life of abundance and freedom. You don't have to fucking do anything you don't want to do that feels heavy to you. Now, sometimes maybe you will have to get out of your comfort zone and work through some shit, which we talk about in the course, but you don't have to fucking follow the rules, essentially. So get clear and then take inspired action. Each day, I always ask my angels, show me what to do today. What do I need to post on social media? What do my clients need to hear? And then I take the action, okay? And the goddess advice for you, I think that says Morrigan is her name, death and magic. So this is about letting the fuck go and letting the magic in. Letting your old self die. You're going through a rebirth, girl. You can't do shit the way that you used to do it anymore. I'm being drawn to the moon on her head, which is near her third eye chakra. So again, do some meditation, go within, honor what it is that's leaving your life and grieve it. And know that new beautiful things are coming in, but you have to just surrender to this natural cycle of death and rebirth is what I'm hearing. Magic is on the way to you, girl. So it's time to have faith. It's time to get excited about what the fuck you want and know that it's on the way. That's what I have for pile 2. On to pile 3. So for pile 3 from the moon deck, we have I am at home in my body and at peace in my spirit. And from the Power Goddess deck, I think that's what it's called. I keep forgetting. We have, I think that says Demeter, Nurturer. So pile 3. I feel this one in my heart, my loves. It's time for you to nurture yourself, to nurture your body, to really give yourself the love that you desire and that you deserve. I'm really feeling like it's important for you to work with your heart chakra because we have this beautiful, I don't know what kind of flower that is. I don't know if that's a rose, but we have a pink flower that's expanding all throughout her chest and the yoga pose, the card on the left. So it's really important to tune into your heart chakra, work with your heart chakra, forgive yourself, stop saying such mean things to your body and about yourself and about your life, and forgive yourself for any quote unquote failures you think you have. There's no such fucking thing as failure. I'll link up my video in the comments below on YouTube, or if you're in the Wild Goddess course, the full course, ask me for the link. But I have this whole video about why you're not a failure and you're exactly where you're meant to be. Do a forgiveness letter to yourself. I'm hearing. Forgive yourself for every fucking thing and then burn that motherfucker up. I'm also hearing that doing some yoga for your heart chakra. So you can look up on YouTube some heart opening yoga poses or yin yoga. I feel like that's really going to help you. But with this nurturer card as well, I just feel like you've got to nurture your body. You've got to nurture your mind and be at peace with where you are. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Like I said, at the title of my video, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Everything has happened to you for a reason. I've been through so much pain and trauma and darkness in my life, and every single fucking thing that's happened to me has led me to where I am today, living the life of freedom that I live now. And I'm grateful for it. I wasn't always grateful for it when I didn't have the perspective of it, but I've learned what I meant is the perspective of like why it was happening or the good about it. But I've learned now to really love my shadow and work with my shadow and accept all the things that are happening and knowing and looking for the good reasons stuff is happening. So I just feel like you need a hug, like hug yourself right now. If no one can hug you, breathe into your heart, hug an animal if you have one nearby, if you have a pet. It sounded weird if you have one nearby. I don't recommend going to like hug a squirrel or anything outside unless you want to. I see squirrels a lot, so I think that's why I thought of that. Hug a tree. I also feel like since I saw like the squirrel spirit animal, that's a sign for you to have more fun, to like I just got a vision of like a squirrel carrying nuts in its mouth. So like do something stupid and silly and funny. Like I literally just did this meditation for the Wild Goddess full course. If you're not listening to this in the course, about penises and titties and vaginas and like screaming out stupid affirmations like I fucking love penises. So have some fun, girl. nurture yourself, take a bath, get some really good food. It doesn't have to be super healthy. Like, what does your body really need? Do some yoga. I already talked about that. I just feel like you really need some nurturing, and I really want to give you a hug if you pick this pile. There's a lot of orange here too. So I feel like that's all about the sacral chakra and really just letting go. You can look up more about the chakras. I can't remember if I said this for this pile in my chakra ebook in the comments below. It's free. I feel like working with that chakra is really going to help you. And I'm noticing, I think that's like some kind of grain she has in her hand. And it's making me just think of like the harvest is coming. Everything you've gone through has been for a reason. So just know that, and know that everything's going to be okay. And this is how you're going to manifest your freedom. Pile 3. So I really hope you enjoyed this pick a card reading. If you're listening in the full course, I will see you back on module 5. We're going to talk all about unleashing the wild woman within. And we're going to talk about opening up to our sensuality and getting comfortable with our sexuality and all of these things. And we're going to get fucking free. We're going to get wild. We're going to let the fuck go even more. And if you're just listening to this on YouTube and you want to join in on the fun of the Wild Goddess course and learn to really free yourself and claim your power and manifest the life you really want, you can check out the course in the comments below. And if you're in the full course, again, let me know if you have questions about anything we talked about today. I love you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this pick a card reading, and I hope you enjoyed everything we talked about today for those in the full course. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye, my loves.